We've just been on the 4-day showcase cruise aboard Star of the Seas, the newest ship in Royal Caribbean's fleet and the largest ship in the world. I wanted to share my review of Star of the Seas with you because I think you're going to love it. Now, there are some things that are going to make you go, when thinking about this ship and its design elements and what were they thinking. But I'll share those with you a little later. But first, let's talk about the main gist of the cruise, the food. I'm not going to go into all the food that you're going to enjoy above the 40 plus eateries aboard Star of the Seas. Food is subjective. I could sit here and show you video of me eating all this delicious food for 4 days. But here's the deal. You're going to love it. You're going to love a lot of the menus. You're going to love a lot of the dishes. And then there are some that you're not going to really appreciate at all. And that was my take on it as well. You're going to love the food that you love on board Star of the Seas, and there is no limit to what you can explore as far as a foodie on board Star of the Seas. One of the new places to eat aboard Star of the Seas is in the Aquadome Market. You're really going to appreciate the food stall type atmosphere in the Aquadome Market. And that's a good addition for Royal Caribbean, and I hope they add it to more ships. Another place that is a great grab and go, but it really had delicious snacks and food, was the Pearl Cafe. Right behind the Pearl, beautiful windows in the promenade, and a great place to enjoy your coffee in the morning, and some of the sandwiches for lunch and dinner. I could have eaten those instead of sitting at any buffet or restaurant on board. It was that good. Whether you're on the promenade, with its great open and airy feel on the Icon class ships because they're able to put the Pearl there, or you're at Chill Island or Thrill Island, the largest water park at sea, wow. You didn't even know you're on a cruise ship when you're walking through that water park. Or at Hideaway Bay, the adults only escape at the back of the ship, which needs a little shade, Royal Caribbean, because it's full-blown sun just about everywhere you go. But it's a relaxing place for the adults on board. Surfside is a place for the kids that Royal Caribbean really did well. The entire area is great for families. We didn't spend a lot of time there, but every time we walked through there, it made you just smile because it was great for children, families, a great place for mom and dad to relax while the kids get some of that excess energy out of their way in the pool and the water areas. They really did a good job there. So when it comes to the cabin, we were in an infinite balcony. We love our infinite balconies. We've had 2 so far, one on Celebrity, one here on Royal. Be sure to check out that video. We really enjoyed our infinite balcony. The bathrooms. Royal Caribbean, I know you're trying to get this to be the biggest ship in the world with the highest capacity, but did you have to make everybody's bathroom so tiny? Really? That's a piece we need to work on. I could not turn around in that bathroom. So either I need to eat less at the buffet or Royal, give us a bigger bathroom next time. So when it comes to entertainment, we absolutely love the choices we had. And we haven't even been to Back to the Future yet, but I'm going to show some of that here because I've heard we're going to love it. The Magician, they bring the Magician on, same Magician we saw in Utopia of the Seas. They bring him on different inaugural sailings and inaugural seasons. So we really enjoyed Hector, the Magician. You will too if you're on the inaugural season on Star of the Seas. And the ice show, Soar, absolutely amazing. It was one of the best ice shows I've seen Royal Caribbean produce. And I've been to several of them, so I was expecting an ice show, but it really was put on really well here. And the ice rink on Star of the Seas is set up a little bit differently, so you really get to, it's really an immersive experience with the graphics and the screens, and a little more oval design, less than a rectangle like the other ships on Royal. The other show I want to tell you about is Torque. That is right here behind us in the Aquadome, and you've got to get a reserved seat for this. The first time we saw it, we did not have a reservation and we had to stand up the whole time in the back. It was not the same experience we had as when we sat down last night in the center of it all. It was a different show when you're sitting on the floor. So be sure to reserve your seat. You are gonna love it. They had a little bit of hodgepodge of everything that made you go, really? But then it all came together and it was truly amazing. The skill and athleticism that these performers have, they are extremely talented. And we also get to watch them in the Aquadome practice because they're putting in a lot of time to make these shows better and better every day for you. The Star of the Seas is the biggest, newest, most expensive at over $2 billion to create. It's a great ship. You're going to find the thought and detail that people at Royal Caribbean have put years into. The biggest piece that we enjoyed, the pearls. This structural design element, the largest piece of kinetic art in the world, with over 3,000 tiles and lights behind it, you're gonna really appreciate all the thought that went into building every element of this ship. We enjoyed our time on Star of the Seas, and we think you will too. I'm Craig, I'm a travel agent with Sail and Soar Adventures. And if you wanna go on a cruise on Star of the Seas inaugural season, or any cruise that gets you out on the water, away from the stresses of this life, into a great buffet, I can make that happen for you. Just reach out to me at craig@sailandsoar.com. We'll make it happen. I hope you're able to enjoy Star of the Seas on its inaugural season. If not, there are plenty of other ships to make your vacation great.